Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Welcome to day 15. I'm glad you've stopped by to be here with me. I'm getting to talk about so many fun things that I enjoy in my life, and I really feel compelled, really, to help spread consciousness in our world and to help getting us thinking about how we can expand our consciousness as well. I think it's an important thing for all of us, to look at things in different ways and to really open ourselves up to different ways of being, different ways of seeing, and expanding our consciousness to raise the vibration in our world, to spread more love, have more peace and joy, prosperity, all those things that so many of us feel like we want and are looking for in our fast-paced environment. Today is a beautiful day. It's like, I think it was supposed to be 78 here today. I'm not sure that it's quite that warm, but it's nice to be in a tank top and just being outside. I love it. And I decided to talk about oracle cards today. One of my favorite tools on my healing journey has been the use of oracle cards. And they help me so much when I'm struggling or not being able to see a way through, or different sides on things, or my ego's got in the way, or I'm just not able to see a different perspective. And I also use them for general advice. So, and kind of coupled with astrology as well. I'm planning on doing some videos that have astrology and oracle cards mixed as well. So I hope you enjoy today's message. And what I did, I used Wisdom of the Hidden Realms by Colette Baron Reed. And then I also used, the Wisdom Oracle deck as well. And the first card that I pulled was the Wise Woman of Wonderland. Integrity, Compromise. Card number 21. See, she's sitting on a mushroom there. Got a rabbit. And what this card what she calls it the challenge way here, in most of her decks she calls it the protection mode. But what this speaks to here with this card in the challenge mode is that perhaps that you have compromised yourself in some way out of fear, and have sold yourself short rather than asking for what you really need. And she tells us to, claim that you're worthy and good, and that in that claiming of your worth and your good, that you'll be successful. Just, claiming your authenticity and your worth. So again there. She also speaks of, why hang around for more disappointment when you've got so much to look forward to in your life. So then I asked for a clarifier on that. And from the same card, or from the same deck, the next card that I pulled was the Desert Prince. He's in the upright position, which I really like this card. I love cats. And he talks about, the desert, being out in the desert, and how strong the ecosystem can be out in the desert. In spite of not having water, that life form can still thrive. And having the courage, no matter what, or how hard that it may seem, to pull you through your dry spells, and let those dry spells be a test of faith, and to expect the best of your life and watch miracles unfold. And then I decided to go to her wisdom deck, and the orphaned card came out in reverse. So that's the protection message. I'm going to put it upside right too so you can see. And she talks about this, the shadow side of this card, or the protection that, you know, can speak of abandonment, and perhaps that you feel like you've backed up on intimacy with someone, or aren't able to really fully show your full self. And, you know, to not create family structures that you know are wobbly, in that, like, feeling like you're orphaned, and to again step into your power, step into your authentic self, to allow life to unfold in the way that it needs to, and know that you are supported by this vast universe. And with that, I just ask for, you know, whoever my watchers are, my readers are, like, what would be the best message. And I think that all three of those cards go really nicely together, you know, kind of having the same message of, you know, feeling, you know, like maybe you're out in the desert, or having troubles understanding, you know, why life seems so difficult, but then also to see that even in the difficult times that things really can be thriving, and to know your worth, and to know that you're protected, and to know that you're loved by this amazing vast universe. And with the oracle cards, you can use them, like I had mentioned earlier, for so many different reasons, and in so many ways, you know, to get advice on stuff. But I just really think that they're such a fabulous tool to help us get perspective and a broader view on struggles and challenges, or even going through happy times and good times. You know, just like, I am getting married, what advice do I need to know, or what would be in the best interest for me and my significant spouse, you know, or my significant other, my future spouse, through through work, or finances, relationships, having children. You know, it kind of runs the gamut of everything. If you're using oracle cards on your own, definitely asking the right question is something that you want to do. Kind of ground yourself and make sure that you're kind of focused on what you're doing. And, you know, there's so many different ways you can shuffle. Just really whatever comes naturally to you is the best way for you to do it. You know, if you want to take all the cards and shuffle them, or if you want to only have these cards here, but, you know, you can do, you know, shuffle like this. You can shuffle like cards, you know, like a regular deck of cards. I like to shuffle mine typically, and then I kind of marry them together and then spread them out when I'm pulling them. But there's so many different ways that you can use oracle cards. You can mix decks. You can use one deck. There's the Hay House has lots of apps that they have, and a lot of times they'll have free trials for apps. So I really like to have apps too, so I kind of have like advice with me in my pocket all the time. And again, I just feel like that expands my consciousness, and it would help you expand yours too, and seeing things on different levels, and being able to make decisions where you get that help from spirit, where you get that help from source, or from guidance from, you know, your ancestors, however it is that you relate to the spirit world. So those are all good things. And again, I have been using oracle cards now for I don't know, probably 6 or 7 years, so not like a super long time. But I like the flexibility of them, and it's more for, it's not like a predictive tool. I don't use it as a predictive tool, but more as like guidance and, you know, possible, it could be like possible outcomes with stuff. So I hope that helps. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're enjoying your day and you're filled with blessings and love. Thank you.